Hey guys, I made a lot of decisions today, and one of them was that I was not going to do this live. I was just going to do it by video. But I do want to show you, see, my lips. I had used lip stain last night, and it's still on there pretty good. So I just wanted to just see that. So I have my face prepared. I just washed it. I put on my moisturizer and my primer. Today I'm just going to use the Beachfoot Body Bronzer and my BB Cream and Bisque. I'm really liking this color combination and this coverage. As you can see, I have a lot of red areas in my face, and over the years I've embraced them. So I am embracing them with my coverage. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. Now, I've also, I break a lot of rules, but what kind of rules are there really when it comes to makeup, right? I use my hands to put this stuff on. So we're going to just spread it around. And, you're supposed to use a brush because you got oil from your skin, from your hands. I just think I get a better coverage around my face if I do it with my hands. Now, what this just did, the BB Cream and the Beachfoot Bronzer, is it actually evened everything out. And hopefully you can all see that. It gave me just a little bit of the coverage, dulled out a lot of the red, and just gave me a little bit of a glow. And that's all I'm really looking for, especially in the summertime. If I'm going out, to a function where I'm getting all dressed up, then I'm looking for a lot more coverage. But right now, this time of year, I'm good with this coverage. So next let's do our sculpting. The sculpting trio, okay? And I've got my handy dandy little brush. This stuff is awesome. If you don't have it, you need to get it. It's got everything you need to contour and highlight your face. And I'm just going to do a little bit today. We're going to Darien Lake, so I don't need to look all snazzy. Anyway, so I've got the contour right here, and I'm using my angled brush. And we're just going to go from the hairline, my cheekbone's right here, and that's where I want to go. So we're going to go hairline just about to where my eye is, just like that. And you can actually see that. I know I'm going to look crazy right now, but we are going to blend it in just a minute. Now remember, whenever you use your brush and you're doing your sculpting, wherever you set your brush down is going to have the most product. So that's why you want to start at the hairline. All right, if you start here, then it's going to be real dark, and you're just going to be blending, trying to get it to blend into everything, and it's really not going to look right. All right, so then I'm going to go down the side of my nose on each side, and now I'm going for a very subtle beach type look today, because like I said, I'm on my way to Darien Lake. If these kids ever get up, I'm up. Got my coffee. I've had my orange juice. I'm ready to go. All right, so we sculpted either side of the nose just for a little bit of slimming. We've gotten under the chin to help with that extra that we've got there. Okay, and now we've got on the cheek. All right, and I am going to put just a little bit up here, just because I have a very round face, and I want to give that illusion that I have more of this kind of face. And to do that, that's what we're doing. We're trying to give an illusion, okay? So what I like to do with this then is just take a big fluffy brush after I've done this, okay? And I'm going to take the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that in, okay? Until it's to where I like it. All right, so you see there, it's just a little subtle there. Then down underneath here, we're going to blend this down on the neck a little bit. Okay, then we're going to blend over here on this cheek. No, 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 no. You see we're getting that little bit of illusion? I'm actually, you know what? I want to... And this is it's easier to add than it is to take away. So I did not put any more product on this. I just took what was left on it just to help me a little bit more. Then up here, we're going to blend that in. It was so warm last night too. I did all this, and within an hour of getting to where I was going, I sweat most of it off. It's terrible. All right, so there's that. So now we're gonna get the highlight, and I'm not gonna get crazy with this because, like I said, I'm looking for a nice day beach look. All right, and so remember, it's always you want to go in a triangle underneath the eye. If you just go underneath the eye, it just looks funny, I guess. Oh, there. Look at that. See? And that just gave you a perfect example of wherever you put the brush down first is going to get the most product. I hope you all saw that. All right. I have a weird shaped face. It's really round, but it's also my cheekbones. I have real high cheekbones. All right. And then I've got like nothing here. And the last thing I want is for my cheekbones to be that high because it's way up here. You know, I mean, I want some more depth down here. So this is what we're trying to create. And no, I have not blended my nose yet. I was more worried about the face. All right. And then we're going to come down the middle of the nose, the highlight, and up middle of the forehead. Basically where you're putting your highlight is, this is your T-zone, and that's where you're putting it for all intents and purposes. All right, so then I'm going to take my angled brush here and I'm going to blend side of my nose in. I mean, I don't hate my nose. Again, over the years I've learned to kind of what do you call it? Live with what I've got, I guess you could say. Now, the 3D cream, I've found that applying it with a brush works much better. The directions when you get this say to use it with your finger because it'll help melt it a little bit. But I think you get more of a subtle 3D highlight if you use the brush. So I'm just going to put it right here on my upper cheekbone. Okay, and then I'm going to go over here, upper cheekbone, all right, on the tip, and if you look, see, I'm only putting a teeny tiny bit on, down the nose, very subtle, okay, Cupid's bow. I'm just going to gloss it up today. In fact, let's do that now. I got Lucrative Lip Gloss and Luxe. Going real light gloss because I still have stain on my lips from last night. There we go. So you can still see the color on my lips from the stain. So now for my eyes, again, I'm going to go real subtle with this. And I'm still trying to decide what color I want to put on my eyes. I usually decide this before I start. I'm wearing blues today, and I do try to kind of color coordinate everything. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I did this the other day and I really liked it, and my daughter didn't say anything about it, so she didn't hate it. So I've got my liquid liner and Precarious, which is our blue. So I'm gonna put that on. That's what I'm gonna do. I just want to get I'm looking for my sexy mineral pigment, because that's what I want to use as my base on my eyelid. And it could be anywhere. I got my angelic. I'm going to end up using that, because I can't find it. I could use Curious or Angelic. I think we'll go with Curious. Angelic is more of a white or yellow. No, I'm going to stick with Curious. I can't find my Sexy, so that's what I got to go with. So let's get out an eyelash brush. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush because like I said, I'm going very subtle. Okay. Shaking off the excess, and then I'm just gonna cover my eyelid because I'm just looking. You see, I got all those like little veins on my eye. Just looking to cover those a little bit. That's all I'm doing. Wish I would have had the Sexy instead though, because this is a little bit too shimmery for what I want, but since I wear glasses now, it's not going to make much of a difference. It's underneath the eyeglasses. All right, so now let's do this. Now, I am no expert on wings, but we're going to try this, and I'm going to get real deep close and personal while I'm doing this, okay? Here's the Precarious. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blue, and I'm wearing blue today, so what the heck? All right, so here we go. Nice, close, and personal. I love this iPad. And as you're going to see while I'm doing this, I am no expert on it. Little strokes. I see some people going on here doing these videos. I got to look up in my big mirror for a minute. Although you can still see what I'm doing. And they take these liners and they're just like, whoop, and they're done. Not moi. Actually, the other, see, I just did it. I just screwed up again, so now I got to make my line a lot thicker. The other day when I did this even, I ended up having to clean off one of my eyes and start all over again. All right, so hopefully you can still see what I'm doing because I'm up in the bigger mirror. Connecting the dots. That's it. I'm good with that. That's it with that. And then once I put my 3D mineral mascara on, oh my gosh, it's just my eyes just go pop. Hello. All right, so let's get the bottom one. Let's pray. Let's pray that this left eye is just not fun. Huh? For fun the other day too, I was doing, in fact, just last night, I was doing my makeup and I went really, really heavy with it. And by the time I was done, I literally felt like a clown. I washed it off and went right back to my subtleness. Au naturel. I just think I think the less makeup you wear, the better you look. But as women, or as a woman, I do like to do some enhancements to myself, which is why I wear what I wear. But we just go subtle about it. Can never get that point right either. You're not able to see what I'm doing. I know this looks terrible, doesn't it? And it's not awful, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it. All right, so now I have been blushing it up a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Once I can figure out where it is, my blush. I've got my blush, and this is in the color Sweet. And I am going to get my blush brush. This stuff is so pigmented. Oh my gosh, if you use a lot, you're gonna know it. So here's my Sweet, and I'm just gonna dab off the excess because I just don't want a lot of product. I'm just gonna, right here on the upper cheekbone. And I do have one highlight I have left to do. I just remembered it. Gotta stop forgetting that spot. So I'll bring this back up. And those of you that contour and highlight all the time probably already know where I forget. Right here. Just remember, I'm trying to get that sculpted look. I still look made up though because my lips are so dark because of the lip stain from last night. But when I get deep close and personal, it's not. Got my coffee. I love my coffee. Okay, now we need my eyelash curler and 3D mascara. Yeah, I'm not very woo-hoo-hoo today, am I? All right, so let's curl those eyelashes. And I'm going to do my eyebrows last, y'all. Okay? I have not forgotten them. I almost did. Till just now when I remembered I got to do my eyebrows. Okay, swirly, swirly, swirly. Eyelash. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to do my bottoms yet. Because the other day when I did this, I know you guys can't see. I keep trying to get closer to the big mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But you guys can't see what's going on then. The other day when I did this, all I did was put the mascara on the top with the blue liner, and I really, really liked it. So I'll decide in the end if I'm going to put it on the bottom or not. So get a little you can, and I'm going to go right away. I'm going to finish this one eye before I go on to the next one. Just because I can, and that's the way I've decided to do it. But you see what, and it's just so you can see the difference too. See what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. I kind of like it without anything on the bottom because it's bringing the upper lash out more. So I kind of like that. So sometimes I put mascara on the lower lash. Sometimes I don't. You really? And that's what's great about makeup. It's here for you to play with. You don't have to do what everybody else does. You do it the way you want to do it. And honey, if you think it looks good, then go for it. I go to my 3 daughters that are out in the living room for all of my advice. Sarah's the one I gave birth to. Julie just could pass as my daughter. She looks like Sarah and I. And Gia is my other daughter. They spent the night tonight, and we are getting ready to go to Darien Lake, which is why I'm not too worried about making myself up too much. Going on roller coasters and stuff, yeah, you don't need to look good for that, but still gotta look good, right? So there's that. And two, whenever you put your makeup on, now I'm going to show you something, okay? Now, if you're looking at me from here, I mean, it looks nice. It looks subtle. It looks just, I've got a little bit on. When I get closer, it doesn't look so hot. People are usually not up in your face like this. And if they are, and they're going to say something about what your makeup looks like, you don't need to be part of their lives anyway. That's the way I see it. So... okay. Oh, eyebrows. That's what we got to do. If I can find my eyebrow pencil. I should have cleaned off my dresser before I started this, but I didn't. It's medium. It's the light. Guys, and this is only a small part of it. I really do need one of those beautiful big makeup cases. They're a lot of money. So I'm going to work on winning one. Been winning stuff since I started selling. Why stop? And it's all with the help of you guys. I'm trying to pass it off as much as I can. You know, I'm looking for more party hostesses. I guarantee you a half price item. If your sales reach 200, you get a half price item. But as long as you are active in your party and helping me out to make it successful, I'll either give you a mascara, or you can have half off of anything else in the catalog. Now, how's that for a deal? Come on. I'm also looking for some more presenters. Maybe when I'm done with this, I'll do a quick video on the presenters kit, because you get a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of girls that have signed up just to get the kit. They don't want to sell anything else. I said, okay, fine, then don't. But get the kit. You like the product so much. All the stuff you're going to get with it, get the kit, people. Eyebrow gel and liner in light, just to fill in these brows a little bit. No water park today. So, and even if I was going to the water park, I do all this because you know what? I need to do the water test. I should have gotten a picture yesterday. I could have shown you the sweat test because I was sweating like mad. All right. So there you have it. I am ready for the day. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest at Uniquely Sharps. And we'll see you later. Bye.